David and Celeste update what we know as of now, Monday, September 22nd. Yesterday, Sunday, September 21st, a vigil was held in Lake Elsinore for Celeste. The people of her community gathered. A lot of teenagers were there. A lot of people who knew her from school or people who knew her from when she was a child. People gathered to remember her and to ask for justice to find out what really happened to Celeste. As we know, Celeste was last reported missing in 2024, and it was just last week that her body was recovered, found in bags in the trunk of a Tesla. Now, I find this very, very interesting right here. This article by People says that the LAPD searched a Hollywood Hills home associated with David. They said that David was living there, but that he has not been named a suspect and that they are following several leads. This one's a little bit more detailed. It says detectives subsequently executed a search warrant at a Hollywood Hills address associated with David, but the police said several items of evidence were recovered and that investigators are following several leads, but stressed that the 20-year-old musician has not been charged or named a suspect, which to me is very confusing because there seems to be so much evidence and connections between these two individuals. And if it turns out that David didn't do it, who do you think did? And at the end of the day, this doesn't erase the fact that he was a 20-year-old man who started having a relationship with this beautiful girl when she was only 11 years old. That is a child. I don't care if he was 17. At 17, you should know the difference between kids and people your age and what is acceptable and what is not. Justice for Celeste, because at this point, I don't know what the police have going on. I know they're not going to tell us everything that they know, but for them to put out there that they're stressing that he's not a suspect, like, what is really going on here? And this was just a short recap. I know there's a lot of other details going on around there, but I did want to update you with this. Her community gathered for her and they are screaming for justice to find out what really happened to her.